While millions of people argued in the live stream chat, I quietly leaned back against the couch and checked the broadcast on my phone from an angle the hidden camera couldn't capture. The comments were moving so fast they were almost impossible to read. Then one message caught my attention. Sophia Carter is on her way back. Another followed immediately. She already contacted Alexander Knight. He's coming too, exactly as I expected. Sophia wasn't coming to apologize. She was coming to destroy me in front of the entire country. Unfortunately for her, she still believed she was directing the show. Beside me, Victoria Sterling folded her arms and sighed. I've had enough of this. She looked directly into my eyes. Break up with Sophia. Come home. I smiled faintly. Home? She nodded. To inherit billions. You've wasted enough time pretending to be an ordinary actor. She hesitated before speaking again. I accidentally overheard your phone call with Dad last month. He wanted Sophia blacklisted from the entertainment industry. But you stopped him. You even lied. You told him she was pregnant with your child just to keep him from interfering. Her voice softened. She never deserved your protection. I stayed silent. Victoria moved closer. Brother, come back. Mom and Dad miss you. I'm their daughter, but you're their only son. They've hated seeing you humiliate yourself for someone who never truly loved you. She smiled. Sadly, they knew you'd never listen to them. So they sent me. They figured, you've never been able to say no to your little sister. I couldn't help laughing quietly. That part was completely true. I reached over and gently rubbed her head. I'm fine. I know exactly what I'm doing. The live stream froze. Millions of viewers stared at the screen. Then the comments exploded. Wait, did she just call him brother? Hold on. What? Another comment quickly climbed to the top. Whose father are they talking about? Did I miss something? No way. Someone suddenly remembered something from years ago. Does anyone remember when Ethan showed up to a charity gala driving a multi-million-dollar supercar? Everyone thought he rented it. Another replied almost instantly. Victoria Sterling's older brother. Isn't his name Ethan Sterling? Don't tell me. No freaking way. Within seconds, the internet began connecting every missing piece. The mysterious background, the expensive cars, the unexplained investments, the private charity donations, everything suddenly made sense. The man everyone mocked for living off women was actually the heir to one of America's wealthiest families. The live stream became absolute chaos. So Victoria isn't the mistress. She's literally his biological sister. We've been fooled this entire time. Sophia accused him of cheating with his own sister, one viewer wrote. Forget the scandal. Do you realize Ethan secretly invested millions into Sophia's movie? She became famous because of him. Another added. She won awards with his support, then tried to destroy him? For the first time since the live stream began, no one defended Sophia. Everyone waited. Because they knew one thing. She was still driving toward the house, completely unaware that her entire plan had already collapsed. By now, more than 10 million people were watching live. The comments moved so quickly they blurred together. Sophia's fanbase had gone silent. Neutral viewers completely took over the chat. Turns out we were all watching the wrong cheater. Sophia tried to set Ethan up. She's driving over here thinking she's about to expose him. Somebody record her face when she finds out the truth. Another comment read. Young Master Sterling, please don't let her off easily. A few minutes later, the front door burst open. Sophia Carter walked in first. Adrian Blake followed closely behind. Neither of them realized they had positioned themselves perfectly in front of the hidden camera, exactly where millions of people could see them. Sophia immediately pointed at me. Ethan, how could you betray me? If you loved someone else, you could have just told me. I would have let you go. But instead, you cheated behind my back. She dramatically turned toward Victoria. Miss Sterling, you already have a fiancé, yet he still manipulated you. Ethan, I finally see what kind of man you really are. Victoria's temper exploded. She took one furious step forward. I caught her wrist before she could slap Sophia. I slowly stood, crossed my arms, and smiled. My heart is dirty. I looked Sophia straight in the eyes. At least it's cleaner than the lies coming out of your mouth. Her face immediately darkened. She pointed toward Victoria. Stop pretending. You got her pregnant. Isn't that enough? I raised an eyebrow. Really? When exactly did I do that? She confidently crossed her arms. You think I don't have proof? Victoria is carrying your child. The evidence is everywhere. I couldn't help laughing. You realize making false accusations like that is a crime, right? She hesitated for only a second, then doubled down. I'm telling the truth. Let's end this. I refuse to spend another second with someone like you. Beside her, Adrian stepped forward with fake righteousness. Ethan, this luxury watch, Sophia actually bought it for your birthday. But after discovering your affair, she gave it to me instead. I glanced at the watch, then looked back at him. If you like secondhand things, keep it. You've always enjoyed collecting what other people throw away. I smiled coldly. Some people collect antiques, you collect leftovers. Adrian's face instantly turned bright red. Sophia clenched her fists. Neither of them noticed that millions of viewers were no longer laughing at me. They were laughing at them, and then the doorbell rang. Everyone froze. Sophia slowly smiled. Adrian's eyes lit up with excitement. Only one person could be standing outside, Alexander Knight, the billionaire fiancé Sophia believed would destroy me. She thought her victory had finally arrived. She had no idea her nightmare was only beginning, even happened yet. The moment the doorbell rang, Adrian practically sprinted to answer it. A smug grin spread across his face. He's here, Alexander Knight, the billionaire heir, Victoria Sterling's fiancé, the man Sophia believed would destroy me. Adrian pulled open the door with exaggerated respect. Mr. Knight, thank goodness you're here. Miss Sterling is inside, and he never finished his sentence. Alexander didn't even spare him a glance. Instead, he coldly said, move. When dogs block the doorway, people can't walk through. Adrian's smile instantly disappeared. His face turned white. Without another word, Alexander walked straight into the living room. His expression was icy. Everyone watching the live stream expected an explosion. Then, Alexander looked toward the sofa. Toward me, his footsteps stopped. For a split second, he looked genuinely confused. Adrian hurried after him. Mr. Knight, Ethan got your fiancée pregnant. He tricked Miss Sterling. She's a victim too. Ethan has always manipulated women. There were rumors years ago that he got female fans drunk and took advantage of them. I think he used the same tricks on Miss Sterling. You should investigate him. He deserves prison. Alexander slowly turned around. His eyes settled on Adrian. There wasn't even anger in them, only disappointment. Do you actually believe the garbage coming out of your own mouth? You sound like someone speaking from personal experience. Sophia immediately stepped forward. It's true. We're only trying to help Miss Sterling. Alexander looked at her. I know exactly who you are. Sophia's heart skipped a beat. For one brief moment, she thought she had won. Then Alexander continued, you are the woman who cheated, the liar, the one who tried to ruin an innocent man. A perfect match for him. He pointed directly at Adrian. You two deserve each other. Silence. Then slap, slap. Two deafening strikes echoed through the room. Alexander had slapped Adrian so hard his head snapped sideways. The live stream exploded. Adrian stood frozen in complete humiliation. Before he could speak again, Alexander walked past everyone, stopped beside my sofa, smiled, and said one sentence that shattered the internet. Good to see you again, brother. The room fell completely silent. Adrian stared at me like he'd seen a ghost. His lips trembled. No, that's impossible. Without warning, he lunged toward me. Before he reached me, Alexander grabbed him by the collar and threw him backward onto the floor. Adrian lay there in shock, repeating the same words over and over. It can't be true, it can't. Sophia wasn't much better. She looked as though the ground had disappeared beneath her feet. Ethan, what kind of joke is this? I calmly stood up. No joke. Victoria walked over and stood beside me. Alexander folded his arms. No one needed to explain anything anymore. The truth spoke for itself. Sophia suddenly rushed toward me. Ethan, I misunderstood. I'm sorry. I really thought you and Victoria. She grabbed my sleeve. I only reacted that way because I love you. Please don't leave me. Adrian quickly joined in. Brother, this is all one big misunderstanding. Sophia only loves you. We never betrayed you. I laughed. My situation was a misunderstanding. But yours, I looked at both of them. Not even close. You've been sleeping together for months. You shared hotel rooms. You couldn't keep your hands off each other on movie sets. You called yourselves siblings, but somehow, siblings shared drinks, private suites, and kisses that lasted longer than filming required. Sophia immediately burst into tears. They're lies. You know I'd never betray you. Without another word, I pulled a medical report from my jacket, then tossed it directly at her feet. Enough acting. You're pregnant. And the father, I looked toward Adrian, isn't me. Sophia picked up the report with shaking hands. Her own name was printed clearly across the top. Color drained from her face. How? This isn't possible. I smiled faintly. Remember your medical examination last month? You thought nobody noticed. I noticed, and unlike you, I verify facts. I stepped closer. Sophia, I once believed you deserved everything I gave you. I was wrong. You never deserved any of it. You and Adrian were always made for each other. Trash belongs with trash. Sophia collapsed to her knees. Years of acting experience made the tears come instantly. Ethan, I made a mistake. I was confused. Please forgive me. I still love you. She reached for my hand. Before she could touch me, Adrian grabbed her shoulder. No. He pulled her back, then looked directly at me. If she chose me, that's your fault. You pushed her away. You made her unhappy. What right do you have to judge us? Sophia leaned against him, crying dramatically. Adrian, I know now. You're the one who truly loves me. I'll keep our baby. I don't care if we're poor. I'll stay with you forever. I almost laughed. Poor? Did they really believe they still had a future together? I casually took out my phone. Before you make promises, you should probably watch this. I tossed the phone toward Sophia. The video began playing. The room became deathly quiet. It showed Adrian getting Sophia drunk, taking her to a luxury hotel, leaving the room. Then, several different men entered one after another. Sophia's face turned white. The phone slipped from her fingers. She collapsed onto the floor. Her eyes slowly turned toward Adrian, not with love, with hatred, pure hatred. Adrian sighed, then finally dropped the mask. You really thought I loved you? I needed your fame, your connections, your money. That's all. You cheated on Ethan. What makes you think you wouldn't cheat on me someday? I'd never marry someone like you, Sophia screamed. She threw herself at him. Her hands struck his face again and again. Adrian fought back just as viciously. The elegant living room turned into complete chaos. Furniture overturned, glass shattered. The live stream captured every second. Millions watched the glamorous celebrity couple become nothing more than two desperate strangers destroying each other. Security finally rushed inside and separated them. By then, everything was over. Epilogue: the live stream ended, but its impact had only begun. Within days, every endorsement Sophia Carter had signed was canceled. Her awards were stripped away. Her Best Actress title was officially revoked. She was later convicted for defamation, fraud, and deliberately spreading false accusations. Adrian Blake faced criminal charges connected to multiple financial crimes and evidence uncovered during the investigation. He disappeared behind prison walls. Several powerful businessmen linked to his schemes were arrested alongside him. As for Sophia, the woman who once stood on Hollywood's brightest stage, eventually became nothing more than a forgotten headline. Years later, people whispered that she had been forced to take low-paying jobs just to survive. No cameras, no applause, no fans. Only regret. One evening, Victoria looked at me and quietly asked, "Do you regret helping her become famous?" I smiled. "Not anymore." She frowned. I looked out the window. Because I was the one who built her career. I wanted her to rise higher than anyone else. So when she finally fell, the whole world would witness it. And that's exactly what happened.